a full day of battery life, amazing sound and waterproof, part of the awesome features packed into this quasi-portable speaker. Is it any good? Time to find out! Hey everybody, welcome back, nice to meet you, my name is Michael, and if we see each other for the first time then, pleasure to meet you. What we do here is to inspect cool tech, and we're very often busy with smart devices or things like cameras, which can shoot and record some footage. Well, this is neither of those. It doesn't have inbuilt Google Assistant or Alexa. It just produces phenomenally good sound for the price it's worth. And that's coming from the company Tribit, their latest and greatest device called StormBox Pro. And Tribit are one of those few speaker makers that would provide you really good quality and exceptional build quality at a price which is not going to disturb your finances too much. And that's why I decided to give it a try. It's waterproof and it's pretty large, so let's get to hear how it sounds. Tribit, one of my favorite brands for good audio and rather normal prices, and they're back with this really decent audio device. I see it as a perfect fit to anyone who is camping, making a small party outdoors, or just needing to listen to good music when you can't bring your home theater experience. It's the first Pro edition of the StormBox series, and looks like it's meant to challenge even the mighty JBL Charge 5, which costs right now around $180. For the StormBox Pro, Tribit are currently asking you to pay $120, and let me show you what's included. So yeah, we're unboxing. Apparently nothing too fancy, but the point here is to keep the package as lightweight and small as possible, so kind of mission accomplished. On the box, you can of course notice the main characteristics, obviously Qualcomm chipset inside, therefore we can count on quite good audio quality. Now, in terms of size, StormBox Pro is somewhere between a compact portable speaker and a bigger one. I find this handle to be a brilliant solution for carrying. I always enjoy having straps on portable speakers, and this was the only thing I could criticize on Tribit's smallest one, the Micro. If you want to take a look on the specs, here they are: a 3-inch subwoofer, two 40mm speakers, up to 40 watts total output power, Bluetooth 5 with up to 100 feet range, there are two 5000 mAh batteries inside, aptX codec is supported, frequency response between 60 and 20,000 Hz, Type-C charging port behind the waterproof cover, and all of that weighs just below a kilo. Okay, now time for some practical info about how it works and how it performs. First of all, linking to a smartphone. That's quite easy. Scan for Bluetooth devices. Done. If your phone supports aptX, a codec allowing slightly better audio quality being transferred, it's going to automatically detect it. aptX as a codec makes better sense with headphones because fine details are not too easy to notice, especially if you listen to the speaker outdoors. The operation is very easy, and on top are all the buttons that you need: volume up and down, the function key which can help you with playback control, the Bluetooth setup button, and the X-Base trigger. If you wonder what's the difference, here's what it does. Generally, I would recommend using X-Base in almost any condition, except when you keep the volume above 80%. This is when the lower frequencies on some tracks might sound a little smashed, kind of a sickness that most portable speakers suffer from. Since the StormBox Pro has no smartphone app, I would ideally combine it with a player which has an inbuilt equalizer like Power Amp. You can do a lot of adjustments using it. I know that based on listening through a recording, it's not so easy to determine the exact sound signature, because the microphone that I use changes a little bit the sound, so does the post-production, but my feeling is that it's one of the best sounding speakers that I've tried, especially at this size. The JBL Charge 5 has always sounded to me unnaturally, with artificially pumped lows and highs. The StormBox Pro is much flatter and pleasing to listen to, and it can of course enhance the bass experience, should you need that to happen. It's clearly nowhere near studio-grade performance, but it's definitely a great choice should you look for most power and audio quality in the least possible scale, size and weight. Remarkable. The waterproofness, combined with the easiness of operation and the Bluetooth long-range coverage, are just helping it to be a brilliant choice. Also, it supports multiple devices connected at the same time. You can control the volume from 2 different smartphones. That's nice. That's a review, so besides the positive things, let's take a look at the minor drawbacks I could find out. Something I keep on hoping for, a smartphone app to let us fine-tune all the awesome Tribit devices. This would be invaluable. Since there is no app, we have no equalizer, so we can only count on the apps that we use for playback to support such. But that really is the only minor drawback to mention. Actually, I do think that if Tribit adds a Wi-Fi module and Google Assistant, a 3.5mm jack and static power source, it can make the best sounding smart home speaker ever. But hey, that's just me dreaming about it. We can keep on talking about the reality, and let me know what you think of the StormBox Pro as it is in the comments below. Are you ready to spend more than $100 on a portable speaker? Or you better stick to the more accessible sub $40 impulse buying range with something a bit less powerful? Well, that's it for this episode. I hope useful enough and fun enough to watch and covering everything you need to know about this device. Wishing you a fantastic day, more sunshine, more smiles, and see you in the next episode. Bye!